Welcome back to Double Down University. I'm back with you guys with another soccer prize picks video. For today, we will be taking a flight to Portugal for the Portuguese Super Cup final. And I have two props for you guys. I have Taremi over 2.5 shots. I have Frederic over 1.5 tackles. So let's get into it. So Benfica, they are one of the most decorated sides in all of Portugal. They've been on a 4-year drought the last 4 years of not winning the title, but last year they finally overcame that, edging out FC Porto on the final day of the season, winning the league by 2 points. And so with Porto, they like to play in a 4-4-2 formation, and Taremi is one of the top two strikers, or one of the two strikers up top, I should say. And then Frederic is more of a defensive mid / right back. Those two positions are really key for him, and I'll tell you guys why in a second. But if he's playing in this role where he's projected to start as a defensive mid, or even if he's rotated out to be a right back where number 6 is, where my cursor is, that is two great positions for him for tackles. And I will show you guys after I talk more about Taremi. So Taremi, he has a 66% hit rate of going over 2.5 shots. So as you guys know, he's a shooter. And then he also, in this formation of 4-4-2, he averages 3.3 shots. So same thing, 66% hit rate as well. So just really good for position for him, and good spot, especially it being a final. And then going to his scouting report, I always like to look at the league standings, because they play each other in league play. So that gives you a better that's a better view of how he is in league play. So in league play, he has, let's see, scroll down a little bit. So shooting wise, he averages 3 shots per game. He's in the 97th percentile in goals. He averaged 0.76 goals per game, and he averages 1.41 shots on target. And then his average shot distance is 15 yards, which is pretty much inside of the penalty area, because the penalty area is only 18 yards. And then he also takes penalty kicks. He attempts penalty kicks, so he is the guy. So if somebody gets tripped up, one of his teammates or him per se gets tripped up in the box, he will be taking penalties for them. As opposed to Evangelson, if I said his name right, yep, Evangelson. So I really like him in this spot. The numbers check out, the league play checks out numbers wise. So I really like that play. Moving on to Frederic, same thing for him. Really good numbers in league play. He averages 1.71 tackles per game. Tackles won. The beauty of PrizePicks is that they only credit you for tackles attempted and not tackles won. So he tackles in every 3 levels. So defensive third, middle of the field, and attacking third. So they're all green. So that means he's in the top percentile in this league for tackles in those 3 areas. And then, like I said, his positioning is key as a defensive mid, or if he's flipped out to the right back where number 6 Ba is again. And I'll show you guys why right here. So let's go to him and look at his numbers. So tackles, where are you, Frederic? There you are. So overall, he has a 58% hit rate on over 1.5 tackles. And when he's in those 2 roles, defensive mid as well as right back, and especially in this formation, he averages 2.1 and only 12 starts in this formation. He's only missed this line once by 0.5 in both of these games. So he checks out really well, and he averages 2 tackles in this those 2 positions, as I should say. So I really like him as well. And then overall for the game should be tight. As you can see, nobody's like super heavily favored. Benfica is slightly 30 cents favored, better than Porto at plus 160 as opposed to plus 190. They think that Benfica is going to win the cup. Now, granted, this can go into extra time before I don't know if they do penalties in this competition, but most likely they will probably have extra time if the game is still tied after the 90 minutes plus stoppage time. So that works in our favor as well. And both of these guys play significant minutes. As Andres, I think he plays 86 minutes if I'm not mistaken. I will check that in a second. So Andres, he plays I think around 96 if I'm not. Yep, 96 minutes. That's his average start time. is 96 minutes. And then for Mr. Taremi, where are you, Taremi? There you are. He averages 84. So with this being a final, I expect them to play close to the full 90, especially if neither one of them, God forbid, gets hurt or gets injured. So they should be able to have a full run at this. So yeah, so those are the two props that I really like, and I'll go over them again. Taremi over 2.5 shots and Frederic over 1.5 tackles. I appreciate you guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.